Dude, look at this fucking dislike ratio, man. You know it's a banger. You know it's a banger, man. 90 to 162. Holy shit. What is this WUWA slander? Definitely made by a Hoyo shill. Glory to dog, glory to girl. Yeah, this is oh my god, bro. Jesus Christ. I don't have good faith going into this video. Yeah, glory to dawn, glory to Kuro, bro. Okay, man. The Johnny intro? Okay, yeah, let's see, man. It's predatory because it makes you think you're safe so they can make you buy the currency. Me when a gacha game wants me to spend money. No way that's what the video says, right? I'll give it a shot, okay? You know, they hated Jesus because he told the truth, so I'm not gonna let the big number of dislikes turn me off already. Hold on, this is really silent.
Gamers, so
can y'all hear that? Is that a good volume?
Crashed while I was trying to record this, so that might be a sign from the universe.
Smack out.
Video, but you know what? If I'm going down,
is that good volume?
Make a mistake with this video, I might as well try it. You know, this is just something.
VTuber, not a PNG tuber. What's wrong with that?
I was thinking of back when I was playing. You know,
let me know if that's good.
Trying to get the right stuff to fight Kakashi Hatake. That
what? Did I miss something?
This is just something that I was thinking of back when I was playing, you know, Carlotta and trying to get the right stuff to fight Kakashi Hatake.
No, I wasn't missing something. Why the fuck is he fighting Kakashi? New collab? I'm assuming it's a joke on a character, but actually who? Does anyone know who the fuck Kakashi and WUWA is? It's true, Avocado. Yeah, I don't know who Kakashi is. That's probably a good joke, I just don't get it.
Hologram and all that. But one thing I want to talk about, right?
Scar? No way Scar's Kakashi.
That the way that I presented my 2.1 review was probably not the greatest, so we're
okay, well you also didn't really present this one good enough according to the dislikes. Let's see though, man. Let's fucking see.
Try to get through this in a way that is a lot more constructive and a lot less toxic. So today I want to talk about why the weapon banner, the limited weapon banner, seems a lot more predatory than it is. But however, I don't think that it is predatory on purpose. I think it's just a lot of unfortunate circumstances that kind of make it more predatory.
Not predatory on purpose.
So first, what is one thing that is missing in this game? And that is a good, not limited, but you know, a good 4-star weapon off the banner. Those things are actually pretty terrible.
Off banner. So they're saying that 4-star weapons are worse, right? If that's their entire argument, I hope that's not, but yeah, there is like a 25% difference between the weapons, but you know, it's the same thing as in Zenless on Zero. You don't need the weapons. You'll clear with 4-star weapons. Just because there's a huge difference doesn't mean you can't win without it. I guess it's that newer players will be like, oh, I'm gonna get cucked if I don't use this. I hope not. The first minute is, dude, listen, man, I try not to just watch an XQC the entire video, okay? Read comments. I'll read comments after because they might spoil. All right. Tried pulling better. It is also literally guaranteed, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll continue.
Pretty good for supports. Don't get me wrong. Like these are, if you're a support, you know you got
like variation.
You got attack,
absolutely.
You got energy regen. There's some with HP on it, and it's like that's all well and good.
With DPS, but I agree though.
When you come to your
their weapons are worse.
Your sub DPSs, your DPSs. I think a lot of the weapons are very subpar.
I went to hard pity.
The only ones that are good is
bro took 80 pulls for his weapons.
The event weapons, and as of today of 2.1, there is a total of 2 of them. Yeah, and we're on 2.1, and there is only 2 event weapons. One is that.
So I could honestly see why there's so little event weapons. Like they could give more, but you gotta remember they give us standard pulls, they give us weapon selectors, they give us standard weapon selectors, right? So we don't really need event weapons most of the time. The only times they really give it is when we need a specific archetype of damage for like a weapon, which they did. That's why they gave us the Spectrofrazzle 4-star weapon. And even then, I'm pretty sure the Greaves we already have are good enough, but they just gave us a better option. Just because, like, they already have us covered. The standard weapons being as good as they are, they're pretty close to limited weapons most of the time. He uses Shisha and owns 2 static miss. That's Sigma though, dude. Both all adult female units at Easer S1 with only the daily pass. Yeah, it's very free to play. I just want to see what he's saying by, like, it's not like they're doing it on purpose for the predatory part. Because it doesn't, I don't see it so far.
Got Tito Blade and the other one's
got Tito Blade. Let's go, dude.
And it's like, okay, this is cool and all, but I have more characters. How do I build my Yang Yang? Or, you know, I'm trying to think of a different character.
You swap relics.
My Lumi. Yeah, my Lumi.
Oh, or swap weapons. Yeah.
Or one of these
characters I love the Peep, though.
With a sword or a gun. Because if you don't know this, I pointed this out. And I still think there's...
Why am I building Yang Yang? Hey, she's cute, okay? We'll give her that.
There's a problem with this, but their battle pass has crit weapons that are not, or that has variants that has no crit on them. It has the gun and the sword, the short sword. Both of these do not have any crit on them.
They don't have crit.
Now, I don't understand why that would be. And it's like, someone told me that, oh, they don't have it because it's on the 5-star banner, the permanent one. Oh, great, cool.
Yeah, you can select them for free.
Now, I'm a free-to-play player.
So is he saying that crit is worse than attack? Because that's just not true. Attack in this game scales pretty similarly. It's just how it works. Attack is valuable in this game. Like, crit is also valuable, but they're always really close options. That's why standards are always, like, at worst, 10% worse. So far, I'm not seeing any good points. I'm trying to go in with an open mind, alright? Because I'm react ending.
The only thing I buy is the Welkin Moon and the Battle Pass.
Welkin and Battle Pass, yep.
Two things I spend money on. And I definitely will not spend money on the Battle Pass after these things that I have found out. I'm telling you that much. But
I agree, the weapons suck.
This is on the 5-star
they don't need to be good, though.
Permanent banner weapon.
Welkin
Troop. Not on the Battle Pass. Everyone can...
Welkin Moon, Hoyo Shield, get him! Mods, crush his skull! Dude, on God, man.
Tell me...
Holy shit.
That it's on the 5-star and I should pull on the 5-star, but no one can tell me why the gun and the sword don't have crit rate.
Wait, you just said why? Because the standards have the crit. The standard weapons that you can, may I remind you, select for free if you get to level 45, I think it was, and you can also guaranteed select one after 80 pulls. You can guaranteed get them. It's not like it's RNG or anything. It's a guaranteed weapon system that's accidentally predatory. I don't know, man. That's why. That is pretty much exactly enough to guaranteed get those two, so no matter what, you'll be covered. Glory to Dawn! Glory to Girl! Crazy. 5-star usually 5 to 15% damage, so it's not like you're losing. Like, I could understand if it was a 50% difference, but at worst, it's like 10% and 15%, yeah. For sure. Yeah, owns both of the free crit weapons, and he's wondering why. This is so unrelatable to get, and then you have them.
Them being on the permanent banner is not an answer. That's just pointing out something that...
It is an answer, because everyone gets that shit! What do you mean what do you mean, nuh-uh? Okay.
That it is, and it's like, if it didn't have the crit on that, and it's just a battle pass, I wouldn't even be making this video. Because to be honest, that's kind of one of the main reasons why. So
his complaint is that the Battle Pass doesn't have 2 crit weapons, right? That's huge. Either way, like, looking at the crit Battle Pass weapons, they fucking suck, alright? They are 25% worse than the standard weapon most times. The Battle Pass weapons, they just straight up are ass. No matter what. Whether they have attack percent main stat or crit main stat, they just aren't good enough. I agree that they're not worth the Battle Pass, but usually don't even buy the Battle Pass for the weapons. I just pretty much think of them as a secondary thought. Yeah, just get the standard one, bro, for real. Just use, Discord, SMH.
It seems like it's a little...
Yeah, overvalues crit. Right? He's thinking of this game like it's a Hoyo game, is what I'm assuming, because Hoyoverse, I think, does have more importance put onto crit, but Wuthering Waves, I guess both WUWA and Zenless are like this. They both have really similar scaling for attack. Okay, well no, Zenless still has crit, but I was thinking of the flat attack. Yeah, Wuthering Waves, if you go full attack, you can get way better results than if you do that with any other Hoyo game. 1000%. I see the Jeji weapon between his head. I see why he's mad Wasted Bulls. Is the Jeji weapon ass? Ecosystem is horseshit. I want an easier chance to get crit. No, true.
Now, another thing about that is those crit rates being on the Battle Pass, 2 of them, which is the broadsword and the catalyst, those aren't on the 5 stars.
And they still suck ass.
It seems like they gave 2 to the battle pass and 2 to the other one, which I don't understand why you would do that. Why would you not just make them all crit on the battle pass? Because that's how they have, like, actually in
it seems like he's just overvaluing crit,
and then another set that is all crit rate.
Is there any other points?
So it's like, why would you not do that? Especially in this game, which
probably not Juanjo.
I feel like crit rate is a lot more important, especially on your sub DP.
Yeah, like the rectifier that's not crit scaling, you use on like every rectifier. Like that's a good point. Like also for Calcharo, he just straight up likes the broadsword better than Gion's, I'm pretty sure, right? The standard one he likes more. Mainly it's his signature, but it shows like not having crit isn't it's not the end of the world for Wuthering Waves.
Because, you know, everyone's going to be fighting. Not a lot
I think that simple argument would just shut this entire thing down.
Some reactions going, blah, blah, blah. No, your characters are on the field trying to do damage and get energy regen and all this stuff. And, you know, critting and things like that. So it just seems like a big oversight.
No.
And now I'm like, well, what could I do? You know, I was trying to build my say I'm trying to build my Chisha, right?
It was the Shashi, bro. No way.
I put my banner weapon on her, but if I didn't have that banner weapon on her,
that's crazy, bro.
Carlotta's weapon, and if I get Carlotta's weapon, well, now I have to get another one because I also have Carlotta. And I didn't get Carlotta.
No, the standard weapon is great for both of them. You didn't need to get anything. Either way, like, it's a guaranteed weapon system, so there's that. But if this was the case in Star Rail or Genshin, yeah, Star Rail or Genshin, absolutely, they don't got guaranteed weapon. That alone, I would love guaranteed weapon in Star Rail or Genshin, bro. Smacking out, oh!
I don't know why. I really need her on her run back. But you can see it has crit damage.
Okay.
And this is just like the answer. This just seems like
why is it on Encore? I don't know.
Weapons, right?
How is it on Encore, actually? No idea.
Why does this make the permanent banner or the limited banner seem predatory? Well, like I said, now it feels like you have to get these weapons because these weapons just feel like... It feels like you're completing your character when you get their weapon.
Again, this is just... Again, it's just comparing it like it's a Hoyo game. This is not a Hoyo game, though. You don't really need that completion of their kit, because Wuthering Waves is mechanically different in that you can just outskill the difference in damage, is pretty much the thing. Why Encore Hatred? I just don't know if apparently Encore might not want that weapon, I guess? I don't know. If it works, then that's fine. Okay.
It doesn't feel like, you know, when I get my Malvika, and of course, you know, me...
Wait, bro doesn't even have Sheji, does he? Maybe he does. It's just maybe it's just not on screen. Okay, that's kind of evil if he pulled the weapon without Jeji.
About Genshin,
now I see what you mean.
Gonna get mad, but hold on for just 1 second. This is just
okay.
This is just an example. I have Malvika. I have her weapon. With her weapon, I can hit like 600.
We comparing Genshin? Okay, so he is a Genshin player. So I think this video should be made on, like, I think there's a typo on this title. It should say Genshin, but it seems to say Wuthering Waves for some reason. Just wanted to comment that real quick. I don't know. I think there's a typo here. Just wanted to let you know. Just wanted to give you a head up. All right. Hypothetically.
Damage. There's not a lot of enemies that have that much HP, and even then...
Yeah. I'm assuming bro pulled on weapon first because it was guaranteed and then lost 50-50, and he was like, God damn it, what the fuck? So it could be why the 50-50 is predatory, but obviously we know that. Yeah, that title is crazy, man, exactly, dude. This is insane. I respect the RAGEBAIT video, though.
Use her, her ride around with the bike. That does like 90,000 to 100,000 damage. Do I need all that? No, if I just...
You don't in Wuthering Waves either! Wuthering Waves is also just as easy to make up for by other 4-star weapons! You don't need the big numbers! Wuthering Waves doesn't even actually have huge numbers. Actually, now that I think about it, they're more like spread out numbers and shit like that. You don't see like 9 million max damage dealt, usually, right? Yeah, true, Space. This is a great hustle. Yeah, this is a great hustle. The problem with only making RAGEBAIT videos, though, is that people don't watch you for you. But I'm pretty sure this isn't even RAGEBAIT. I think bro just has a bad opinion, is all I think bro did. Only Jinsei has, yeah. And Carlota, I think, right? I guess Camellia, but hers isn't as huge.
Just use which I did for the meanwhile until I got her weapon. If I just use a battle pass weapon, now I don't even feel the need to get it. Now I did get it.
Battle pass weapon fucking sucks.
Because she is an Archon, and I want to get all the Archons with all their weapons.
Oh, you meant Genshin. Okay, gotcha. I was confused. I don't even know how good the battle pass weapon is in Genshin, actually. It's probably decent. So you're saying that it's less predatory because Genshin, you can buy it? You can buy the battle pass weapon? Huge.
Really bad.
Insane.
But I digress. So,
yeah,
it's like, I don't really need that kind of damage, but with Wuthering Waves, it feels like I need it to get just
but you don't.
Damage.
That's just not true.
Power of Adversity, that stuff.
All weapons have crit rate. Yeah, I think that's the misguidement of this video. He's comparing a Hoyo game to a non-Hoyo game, is what I'm guessing. And I can also see a lot of his weapons are not maxed out. So I can also assume he probably is somewhat of a newer player or just hasn't invested enough in his characters and doesn't understand like how vital it is to level 90 those weapons. Like it is a much bigger increase, level 80 to 90, than in any Hoyo game, I think. Like it's much more important here. It's like leveling 80 to 90 on a break character in Star Rail. Just solid, yeah, crit stat 6 makes sense. And in Genshin, that's a lot more important than in WUWA.
All the length.
I have smacked out and I've doubled the length of this video, bro. My ancestors would be proud. My ancestor is actually gotcha smack. Let's go.
It's like, man, if I had just a little bit more crit rate or crit damage, it feels like I could make through. Or if I, maybe it's just rotations. Who knows? Again, this is just a theory. This is just me talking and observing things. Now, another thing, of course.
Yeah, just your opinion. All right.
Echo min-maxing and stuff like that. Echo min-maxing. Farming echoes and echo tubes and all of that, we've already talked about how bad that is.
That I agree with. I think the ecosystem needs a lot more added to it. I think it's currently the worst one out of like the Hoyo and WUWA games in terms of how farming relics is, but I also don't think it's like I would rather necrope myself, unalive myself because YouTube, than actually level relics. I just think that the fact you can get any element damage percent when having 5 specific pieces on 1 element damage percent set is like you either get that or you just don't use the unit. And with how important relic sets are becoming nowadays, like the new relic sets are 20% better than any other relic. Like just how important they are, they should at least give us a guaranteed synthesize or just let us sell relics for XP. I don't see why not. Ecosystem equals bad. Crowd cheers. Yeah. So this so far is a pretty valid take. Shilling ecosystem is shit. What? Question mark? Is that true? You need signature in Wuthering Waves? Not at all. So what they're saying is that it's a huge difference with and without signature, but the difference is that you don't need that extra 25% damage that signature gives. You can clear all content with like solo dungeon. You don't need that signature. Is the main thing that I think they're just misunderstanding. Been neglecting my WUWA. Last time my general with craftable weapon kind of asked. Yeah, that's the thing. You need to invest in characters. Like, it takes a while, but once you invest in them, you won't need to notice that difference. You can just outskill the weapon 25% difference in damage. That's just how it is.
So I'm not going to go through all that. I have a video before this where I did talk about this, But for right now, we're just going to skip through all that. But just know that Echoes being bad is also another proponent to this and why it sucks. Like I said, this problem is not just the weapon.
Wait, what weapon, being, Lego?
Free, or not even free, but not having a 50-50. This is just a lot of small things piled up into one that does make it seem more predatory. It makes it seem
also, he didn't even explain the predatory part, I don't think, at least. Was him explaining it just saying that 4-star weapon's bad? Limited weapon predatory? Dude, this should be a video on Genshin instead, man. What the fuck?
You have to pay for it, and for the limited or the perma banner one, right? It's just a lot of these small things seem to add up. Now, of course, they can fix this. They can fix this easy. The easiest one that I think they would fix this, like maybe like in a patch, literally like in a patch or two, is just add a crit gun and a crit short sword.
Bro, the gun has crit. You're on it right now. You can guaranteed get this shit. You can get this from the standard banner or selecting it. You have 2 of this weapon. You have 2 of this fucking weapon, bro. What do you mean? You have 2 of the crit gun. This is stupid. 5-star weapons are better, which means it's predatory. Yeah, huge. Huge, dude. Not able to lose a banner is predatory. Yeah. Like, I agree gachas in general are predatory, but that doesn't make the weapon banner accidentally predatory. Like, this should be Genshin, man. True, I did say this, Ishtar, but with Pultra specifically. Okay.
That's it. I promise you, just that will make me feel so much better than this. And of course, the permanent.
I don't know, man. I just don't get it.
And you know, insert the complete set for the battle pass and the perma banner, right? So we got that and ecosystem revamp. You know, that ecosystem is quite literally such a big problem in this game.
I agree.
It needs to be fixed. So as you can see, it seems like I'm making a bigger problem than it is. It's just something that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
if you don't feel
I can understand that. Honestly, I would rather someone have a lot of dumb takes than just not say anything at all. Because there's a chance that just because it's an unpopular opinion doesn't mean that it's wrong. In this case, it is, but you know, I think it's nice to just speak your opinion. Honestly, I respect it. Saying something like this boldly, this loudly, I respect it, okay? Obviously, it didn't do bro too well, but I respect it, okay? I think it's Starrail, Lycone is kinda sick. Genshin WUWA weapons seems alright without them. Well, the thing is, the weapon banner system, they called the WUWA weapon banner system predatory when Genshin exists. Just look at any year of Genshin and it's worse than any gacha weapon banner that currently exists. You still have a 33% chance to get the weapon you want first try, 75-25 the second chance, or no, it is 50-50 second chance. It still is, yeah, it is just not great. I just don't like it. Oh no, that's right, it is guaranteed every one, right? It's just still not 75-25 the first time, which I think is dumb. But when I give my takes, Bronya Battis, it's RAGEBAIT. Exactly, because you're wrong, buddy. Pultra sweep. You will not be calling Pultra mid, buddy. No shell credits, not fully leveled weapons, and no Asteroid. I understand it now. No, I respect that. I also have no fucking resources right now. It'd be like that. System in Genshin is... Yeah, that's just mainly the thing. Like, I'm not saying any system in any gacha is perfect. Every single one is predatory, but saying WUWA weapon banner in specific is predatory accidentally is crazy. That's insane. So, okay. Please don't, like, go and attack this person. Please don't bully them. They don't... Nobody needs to get bullied over a gacha game take unless they're, like, EDP, which this guy... All he said was just a dumb take. That's it. But, yeah, very, very interesting discussion, though. It's nice to think about. But, yeah. I won't link to vid. No, bro. Alright, thanks for watching.